Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen to Middleton Burney Elementary School's third quarter terrific kids ceremony. It's springtime and we're glad to recognize some terrific students here at our school. My name is Joe Theobald and I'm the principal. If we haven't met before, I see a lot of familiar faces and it's no surprise because terrific kids are a result of terrific families, and I want to thank you all for being here, all the family members and friends who've come to celebrate, and we've got a class of students in the back that are here to celebrate with us. Terrific Kid is an opportunity to recognize some students who do a wonderful job in the classroom and around the school. It's not just your all-A students, it's not just those students who are headed to Harvard, it's the students who are headed to having a great life as being a good human being, doing the right things around school, showing the determination to make today better than yesterday was and make tomorrow even better. So we're really happy to recognize those students. Terrific Kid could not happen here at our school without some very special people. Miss O'Kelly really runs the show when it comes to Terrific Kid, getting all of the things organized and put together, and then Miss Clayton puts the show on in the mornings of Terrific Kid, and she's here, and I greatly appreciate all of their help. And we wouldn't be able to have Terrific Kid if it wasn't for our friends at Kiwanis Club, and here to represent the Kiwanis Club is Mr. Charles Overturf.
Thank you, Mr. Theobald. On behalf of fellow members, John Gonzalez, Kingsley Plimpton, Andy Rusnak, and about 50 other members, we just want to take a moment to welcome parents and grandparents to honor these young people here at Middleton Burney. As I look out, I see sometimes the flowers and the balloons and the celebratory items, and it's a time to say thank you to these young people for what they're doing. And in a moment, he'll read to you what they're doing, and some of them are doing excellent on their grades, and others are working hard on their character and their attitude and their behavior, because as he said, it's a well-rounded program that we encourage both aspects of it, because when they can do both of them, they're going to be great citizens and great students. So we're certainly proud of them. We say thank you for what you're doing, and just keep up the good work.
All right, thank you, Mr. Overturf. If you haven't been to a Terrific Kids ceremony, let me explain kind of how it works. The students will come up here one at a time as I announce their names. I will read out what their teachers and classmates have said about them, and then they'll receive their award and they'll head back to those seats over there. I ask that if you choose to check your student out, you check them out in the front office just like you would any other time, so that we can make sure that we know where our students are and that they're safe. I ask that you leave your students here for the whole ceremony, and that you stay for the whole ceremony as well. It won't take that long, I promise, and it's a great opportunity for us to celebrate these students. And finally, I want you to know that at the end, we generally put this entire film on YouTube, and you can go to the Putnam Schools website, or you can go to our YouTube channel, Putnam Schools YouTube channel, and you'll be able to watch this usually within a few days, but always within a week if you're interested in watching our ceremony. So with all of that taken care of, let's get on to recognizing some students. Our first student comes from Miss White's class, and it is Shawn Mills. Shawn Mims is the Terrific Kid for Miss White's class. Shawn has made great progress in his behavior, his reading, and math achievement. Shawn gives praise to his peers when they do something well, tries to cheer up and encourage those who are sad and frustrated, and is working very hard on his goal to have straight A's on his next report card. He has become not only a good student, but a kind and caring person as well. Ms. Gusani and I are very proud of Shawn's progress. He is truly one terrific kid. Next up, we have Melody Cunningham. Ms. Homer writes, we would like to award Melody Cunningham as our Terrific Kid. Melody has become a valuable member of our classroom community. Not only is she always eager to learn and try new things, but she also is an amazing leader for her peers and helper to her teachers. When a new student joins our class, she is the first one to offer to help show them the routines and what to do. She continues to show great progress as she is getting ready to move on to kindergarten, and we cannot wait to see what she can do. Ms. Homer.
Thank you very much.
From Ms. M. Walker's class, we have Mason Sanchez. Mason Sanchez has done an amazing job transitioning to pre-K classrooms. He shows great qualities of being a great helper to his peers in the classroom. Mason takes care of his needs appropriately and works really hard on his schoolwork. I'm very proud of his behavior and how he strives to be a good student. Ms. Walker. From Ms. Osorio, we have Lucas Lin. And I don't think Lucas wants to be a part of this part, but we'll read about how great he is in class. We are very proud of Lucas and all that he has improved on. Learning a second language is not easy, but Lucas has done an awesome job. Lucas has the initiative to learn all skills to be successful and to conquer the world. He is a great classmate and is always on task and is prepared to learn every day. It's been a great pleasure having him in our class this school year, and we are so proud of you, Lucas. Keep up the great work. From Miss Sargent's class, we have Natalie, Santana, Medina. Natalie is an outstanding and dependable student who sets a great example for her peers. She is kind to others and always willing to share. Natalie comes to school every day ready to learn and participate in class. She's a quick learner and always completes her work. In fact, she knows all of her upper and lowercase letters along with most of her letter sounds. It's a pleasure having her in my class. Keep up the great work, Miss Sargent. From Miss B. Walker's class, we have Victoria Kemp. Victoria shows great respect for her peers and teachers. She is willing to go above and beyond of whatever is asked of her to do. Victoria participates very well in circle time and small groups. She takes good care of her classroom property as well as her own personal belongings. I'm very happy to have Victoria in our pre-K class this year.
Thank you very much.
From Miss Bridges' class, we have Giselle Vargas Santana. Giselle is a very sweet young lady that always smiles and tries her best. She is a dear friend to her classmates and always has a kind word for other students. Giselle is a hard worker every day as she works toward her goal of counting to 100 and reading sight words. She is a joy to have in class and always makes us smile. From Miss Hebden's class, we have Andy Aguilar. Andy is really starting to blossom both socially and academically. He is breaking down and blending sounds with ease. The biggest change has been his laugh. Oh, that laugh is contagious. In the beginning of the school year, he was very shy and reluctant to help others. Now, he loves to share his knowledge and help others. He is a very happy boy, full of love and smiles. One of the biggest joys as a teacher is to see children blossom and thrive. Andy is such a joy to have in class. Miss Hebden. From Miss Craiglow's class, we have Jacob Cortez Lopez. Jacob Cortez Lopez has been chosen as my terrific kid. Jacob is a young kindergartner with a June birthday. Many times when a student is 5 years old, all of the school year long, they have a difficult time keeping up with their skills. However, Jacob has persevered through the work and he has made great progress. I am so proud of his hard work. One of Jacob's special talents is his listening comprehension. He is able to make great inferences after listening to new information. He takes his time to think things out and has come up with some very grown-up observations. The very best thing about Jacob is how he makes it a mission to be a friend to everyone. He is the first one to come to the aid of a hurt classmate and offer them comfort. He tries to help everyone who is lonely. Jacob is an all-around great kid. More than that, Jacob is a terrific kid. Miss Craiglet. From Miss Vega, we have Kelly Chavez Martinez. Miss Vega writes, I chose Kelly Chavez Martinez as my terrific kid. Kelly is kind, respectful, and helpful, as well as considerate to everyone. Kelly always has a smile on her face when she comes into class and continues to wear that smile throughout the day. Kylie always obeys the rules and is a hard worker. She is a great role model for all students. I'm glad to have her in kindergarten this year. Thank you, Kylie, for being an outstanding student. Keep up the good work. From Miss Pugh's class, we have Zara Solis. Miss Pugh writes, Zara is a terrific kid because she is so excited about learning. She eagerly participates in lessons and then completes any given work. She is also very helpful in class. If someone needs something, she is always willing to help them with their need. Zara also shares her beautiful smile many times throughout the day. These are reasons Zara is a terrific kid in my class. From Miss Boulam's class, it's Ethan Torrez. Miss Boulam writes, Ethan has been chosen as Miss Boulam's terrific kid. Not only does Ethan do his best to behave in school, he is a model citizen. Ethan is such a wonderful example for the other students to follow. He does his best to listen to the speaker and he does a fantastic job in tending to his work or to the tasks set before him. He does his best to block out what's going on around him and totally focus on what needs to be done. Ethan is also a great friend to his classmates. He does a great job in keeping his supplies organized and sharing his materials with his friends. Thank you for being such a fine citizen. We are so fortunate to have you in class this year. Keep up the great work, Ethan. Miss Boulam. From Miss Wingfield's class, we have Eliana Egli. Eliana is such a sweet and positive student in our classroom. She is a hard worker who puts her best effort into everything she does. I can always count on Eliana to be on task and to follow directions. Recently, I've noticed that she has truly started to blossom and come out of her shell, making new friends all on her own. I'm very proud of Eliana, and I know she will continue to be a role model student throughout her school years. Awesome job, Eliana. Miss Wingfield. From Miss Butcher's class, we have Giovanni Alvarez Ramirez. Miss Butcher writes, I nominate Giovanni Alvarez Ramirez as my terrific kid. Giovanni is very hardworking and always follows our classroom rules. He is always ready to help a classmate in need, help the teacher, and share his things with us. Giovanni has a great attitude and is a true friend to his classmates as well as a role model. Keep up the amazing work, Gio. Miss Butcher.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
From Miss Bradsher's class, we have Wilmer Verdugo. Miss Bradshaw writes, Wilmer is a very enthusiastic student. He has a pleasant personality and his classmates believe him to be a very trustworthy friend. Wilmer takes a keen interest in his work and is a most agreeable and willing worker. Because of Wilmer's fine attitude and spirit of cooperation, he has been selected for Terrific Kid. Miss Bradshaw. From Miss Canella's class, we have Naomi Lopes. Miss Canella writes, Naomi truly deserves the Terrific Kid Award because she is an exceptional student. She is always doing what she is supposed to and sets an example for all of her classmates. Naomi is always striving to do the best in every assignment. She always comes to class ready to learn each day and works hard on every assignment, even if it's a challenge. I'm proud of Naomi and the positive effect she has on her classmates. Way to go, Terrific Kid, Miss Canella. From Miss Harkness's class, we have Kevin Vasquez. Ms. Harkins says, Kevin is a very cooperative, happy, and dependable first grader. His willingness to help and care for others has made him one of the most well-liked students in our class. Kevin is always striving to be the best person he can be. It is a pleasure to work with such a conscientious, respectful, and responsible young man. Kevin is truly a terrific kid. From Ms. McGoy's class, we have Cody Sloane. Ms. McGoy writes, Cody is a bright and caring young man. He always works hard in class. Cody is kind and tries to help his fellow peers whenever he can. Cody is a terrific kid. Ms. McGoy.
Congratulations.
From Ms. Skelton, we have Daniel Sargent. Ms. Skelton writes, Daniel Sargent works hard every day in class. He is a wonderful reader. He is very helpful to his classmates as a reading partner, and he assists others in sounding out words. Daniel is nearing 100% fluency on reflex math and is working towards being a better writer. Daniel gets along well with others in his class and is a great team partner. Daniel is a terrific kid. From Ms. Blankenship's class, we have Yahir Medina. Ms. Blankenship writes, Yahir Medina is an awesome student. He tries so very hard to do all that is asked of him. He is friendly and helpful to all students. He goes above and beyond to ensure that his group is on task and following rules and directions. Such a great leader. Yahir comes in each day with a smile and is always happy. Ms. Blankenship. From Ms. Buckle's class, we have Malia Brown. Ms. Buckles writes, Malia is a positive role model for her peers, and she establishes positive relationships with them by being kind, honest, and by being respectful. She follows school rules, is able to work well in groups, and knows the importance of taking turns. Malia is a very hard-working student who always strives to do her best and also demonstrates a high level of responsibility. If there is a job to be done, an assignment to be completed, or if there is an individual in need of help, Malia is usually the first one there to help or the first one to get started on a task. She is a very good student and a very positive part of our Middleton Burney elementary community. It is truly an honor to be her teacher. Keep up the hard work, Malia. Ms. Buckles. From Ms. McCrae's class, we have Luis Mendoza. Ms. McCrae writes, Luis Mendoza has been chosen as my terrific kid. Luis is a well-mannered and respectful student. He exemplifies all the pillars of character in the classroom and around campus. He is dedicated to achieving his academic goals and puts forth his best effort to accomplish those goals. Luis is always ready and willing to help everyone and make sure they are on task. Congratulations, Luis. You are a terrific kid.
Congratulations.
From Ms. Simmons' class, we have Anthony Santana Medina. Ms. Simmons writes, Anthony is a positive role model in the classroom and is always willing to help his classmates and teachers. He comes to class ready to learn each day. He works hard and doesn't give up, even when assignments are challenging. Anthony is kind, respectful, always cooperating with other students and helping his classmates to make good choices. We can always count on Anthony to lead by example with exceptional behavior. We are so lucky and proud to have such a nice young man in our class. Ms. Simmons. From Ms. Cunningham's class, we have Celia Neros Ponce. Ms. Cunningham writes, my nomination for a terrific kid is Celia Neros Ponce. Celia is the perfect role model for what a terrific kid should look like. Celia comes into class every morning ready to learn with a positive attitude. She is always willing to help her fellow classmates as well as myself anytime she can. Celia is an all-around wonderful student. I know if she continues with her willingness to learn and positive attitude, she will do great things in the future. Great job, Celia. Miss Cunningham. From Miss Fitzgerald's class, we have Ana Robles. Miss Fitzgerald writes, I am happy to announce Ana as our terrific kid. She has diligently worked so hard this year and displays exemplary character traits on a daily basis. She is a great friend to her classmates and models high standards for her classmates to follow. No matter the challenge, Ana stays determined until the task is completed. I couldn't be more proud of her and the amazing things she has accomplished. Keep shining like the star you are, Ana. Miss Fitzgerald. From Miss Garris, we have Miguel Dominguez. Miss Garris writes, Miguel is a great student. He embraces new challenges and skills in school. Miguel shows that he is excited to learn new things. He is helpful and kind towards others. Miguel is always willing to participate in class and try his best. Congratulations, Miss Garris.
Congratulations.
From Ms. Guevara's class, we have Azael Nunez. Ms. Guevara writes, Azael always comes to school eager to learn and works very hard. Azael uses his manners and is respectful to his classmates and adults at our school. He comes to class ready to learn each day, and he works hard. We are proud to have Azael in our class. Azael, you are truly a terrific kid. From Miss Harden's class, we have Grace Carter. Miss Harden writes, Grace is a terrific kid. She is a responsible student that sets a good example for her classmates. Grace sits quietly and listens respectfully. She also works efficiently and effectively in a group. She comes to school eager to learn each day. Grace is a great volunteer and is always willing to lend a helping hand in the classroom and around the school. She is polite, responsible, and takes the initiative to get classroom tasks done without being asked. She tries her best to follow rules and keep her classmates and teacher happy. I am very pleased to have Grace as a student this year. Keep up the terrific work, Grace. Miss Harden. From Miss Miller's class, we have Teresita Torrez Ramirez. Teresita is a very special girl. She comes to school every day prepared to learn. Teresita is always helpful to her classmates. She is honest, dependable, and a pleasure to teach. She completes all assignments, asks questions, and takes ownership of her learning. Teresita is well liked by her peers. She is fair and loyal. She embodies all the qualities that make a terrific kid and a kind human being. I look forward to her smiling face every morning. Her future is as bright as her sunny disposition. For these reasons and many more, Teresita Juarez Ramirez, you are my terrific kid, Miss Miller. From Miss Shaw's class, we have DeMaria Deering. Miss Shaw writes, DeMaria Deering is positively the terrific kid in Miss Shaw's class. DeMaria has been a ray of sunshine in the classroom since the first day of school. Constantly having a positive attitude and working hard doesn't even scratch the surface when recognizing the traits that make DeMaria terrific. In class, DeMaria is always promoting a growth mindset. If she struggles with a standard, she keeps pushing herself and trying new strategies until she achieves her goal. While spending time with her peers, DeMaria encourages them to try their best and do the right thing. Even when nobody is looking, kind, friendly, courteous, brilliant, these are the first adjectives that come to mind when I think of DeMaria. Thank you, DeMaria, for being a truly terrific kid. Miss Shaw.
Congratulations.
From Miss Och's class, we have Christopher Washington. Miss Och writes, Christopher Washington is a very terrific kid. He is a good and fair friend. On the playground and in the classroom, he strives to do his best and encourages others as well. He's the first one to stand up for someone to ensure that they are treated fairly. He's not afraid to speak his mind. He is respectful and caring. Keep up the good work. Congratulations, Miss Och. From Mr. Horasek's class, we have Johanna Benitez. Mr. Horasek writes, this term I choose Johanna Benitez as my terrific kid. The reason I picked Johanna is because she reminds me of the Beatles song, Here Comes the Sun. In the morning when Johanna comes in with that big smile, it brightens up the room. Johanna is caring and compassionate to everyone, whether they are her friends or not. She gives 100% on all of her class assignments and assessments. She is polite and helpful. She picks up on the material being taught quickly and helps those who are struggling to grasp it. She truly is cheerful in all weather. Teaching is a pleasure when you have a classroom full of Johannas. This year, I unfortunately do. I foresee Johanna being a leader and having a positive effect on her community and all around her. Mr. Horasek. Ms. Pugh nominates Jacob Costin. Ms. Pugh writes, I nominate Jacob Costin for terrific kid. Jacob has overcome medical issues and returned to class willing to work and complete everything assigned. He asks for clarification if he doesn't understand something or if he needs to complete a previously assigned test. Jacob is very friendly to everyone and helps anyone who needs assistance. He has overcome many challenges, and I'm very proud of him. Congratulations, Ms. Pugh. From Mr. Wall's class, we have Alan Bueno Gonzalez. Mr. Wall writes, it has been my pleasure to have Alan in my class this year. Alan is an outstanding student, but more importantly, he shows tremendous character. Alan is respectful to all the adults at our school as well as his classmates. He is a terrific citizen and is always responsible for making sure he does his best. Alan gives his best effort each and every day without fail. In addition, I have only heard kind and encouraging words coming from his mouth. I am very proud to nominate Alan for terrific kid. From Miss Banks' class, we have Alexi Rosado. Ms. Banks writes, Alexi is truly a terrific kid. She comes to school every day prepared to do her best. She completes every task that is placed before her. Alexi is a true leader in the classroom. She helps her fellow classmates whenever and however they need her. She never complains about anything. She wears a smile every day. This student is a great joy to have in my class. She is kind, respectable, trustworthy, honest, and caring. I'm happy to be a part of her educational journey. Alexi, keep up the good work, Ms. Banks. From Ms. Guerrero Arias' class, we have Jacqueline Ontiveros. Ms. Guerrero Arias writes, my terrific kid for the third 9 weeks is Jacqueline Ontiveros. Jackie is one amazing student. She comes to school always prepared. She gives 100% of her effort to everything she does. I love Jackie's attitude and demeanor. She works hard and makes everything look like she should be in an upper grade level. She exceeds all my expectations. I also love Jackie's neat penmanship. When Jackie returns in her work, it's such a pleasure for me to read it because it's clear and well expressed. When I see Jackie, I see a future professor teaching at a university. Jackie has the patience and the skill to reteach what she has learned to her peers. I'm very proud of you, Jackie. You are one terrific kid. From Miss Wechter's class, we have Sierra Larson. Sierra is a wonderful student who demonstrates the pillars of a person with good character. She is always trying her best and helping everyone. Sierra is the first person to lend a helping hand when anyone is in need. She has shown great improvement in her work throughout the year. I am very proud to have Sierra in my class this year. Thank you, Sierra, for all your hard work and caring heart, Miss Wechter. From Miss Calhoun's class, we have Jacqueline Boria. Miss Calhoun writes, Jacqueline Boria is a terrific kid because she displays all the character traits. She is kind to her classmates and is always willing to help. She cares about the work she does and takes her time to make sure she did her very best. She is respectful to all authority figures and uses kind language when speaking to them. I love how she organizes all the center stations before she leaves for another class. It really brightens my day to see a student who loves to be organized. Jacqueline may have a future career as a professional organizer, and I would fully support her on that. I just enjoy having her in my classroom. Thank you for being a terrific kid, Jackie. Miss Calhoun. And from Miss Jimenez's class, we have Daniela Hernandez. Ms. Jimenez writes, I choose to nominate Daniela Hernandez because she is a marvelous student. She always comes to class prepared and ready to learn. She truly lives by the phrase, doing what you're supposed to do. Daniela takes it upon herself to encourage her peers to practice responsibility in the classroom. When it is time to clean up and take care of class supplies, she respectfully reminds others to take care of their duties in the classroom and clean up. Daniela makes the class a better place to learn due to her sense of responsibility for herself and others. Congratulations, Ms. Jimenez. And that concludes our terrific kid for this quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, family members, thank you one more time for coming out. A couple of announcements again. Remember, if you're going to check your student out, check them out through the front office. Also, if you are a terrific kid's grandparent and you would like a bumper sticker, Mr. Overturf has some of those up here at the front. Thank you again to the Kiwanis Club, Miss O'Kelly, Miss Clayton for all that they do. And thank you for coming. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Look around, the changes catch your eye, and you come to realize one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one. But one can make a difference. Nothing changes quite as much as change, and the things we rearrange, trying to make a difference. Reach down, deep down, look at the sky of another town. Listen well, the wind will tell you something good is in the air. Oh, life is bigger than just one. Oh, but one can make a difference. find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Reach out and stand down, find out what it's all about now. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference.